Hey everyone, this is Brian from Provision Studios, and I'm making a quick video tonight just to give you an update on a couple of the items that I had been mentioning in some previous videos on the accessories for the Canon VIXIA HF G50. Arriving today was my JS aux HDMI cable. It's a HDMI into mini HDMI. So this will run out of the Canon, and then this will run into what will be arriving now. This is the update, which will be arriving now Friday, not tomorrow. The FEELWORLD field monitor. It's a 7-inch field monitor that you can connect to your camera via HDMI cable. So this is a 10-foot cable. I'll probably will use this for other things. It comes with a Velcro strap, so you can tie it and keep it from being just hanging loose all over the place. It looks very well made. Again, I'll be putting this to the test on Friday now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, I just got an update. I purchased the Roleno LED video light. It has an internal battery that charges via USB. You can plug it into your computer. You can plug it into a wall outlet that has a USB adapter in it, and it will connect obviously to a hot shoe or a cold shoe on your camera, and it'll provide you light. So the idea for me is in an earlier video, and I'll share it in this video as well, but in an earlier video I had a mini shoe to regular cold shoe adapter. So it connects to the Canon's mini shoe that's on the back right in front of the EVF, and converts the mini shoe into a full-size cold shoe. So the idea is this: the Roleno LED light will go on the hot shoe of the G50, and then the FEELWORLD 7-inch field monitor will go on the converter, the mini shoe converter. Then I'll be able to monitor that way. That's the idea. I'm assuming that all will work. And then obviously, like I said, this is the cable that will connect the camera into the FEELWORLD 7-inch field monitor. I mean, it come well packaged. I've never heard of JS aux. I've never heard of the company. It was a $15 cable. So I wasn't worried about, if it wasn't any good, I wasn't worried about sending it back. I like the fact that it was 10 feet. It's obviously more than I need for this, but if I wanted to move the monitor off of the camera, this will be excellent, because this gives me at least 10 feet I can play with. So let's say I've got the camera right here. Let's say I wanted to have the field monitor right here for me to set up from there. So I've got the camera is 3 feet away from me. I have the field monitor right here. I literally can dial in, the settings I want from the field monitor, and without having to get up and look and get up and look and get up and look, which is what I'm doing now, because this does not have Wi-Fi. The Sony AX53 I could do it all from my phone, which was awesome. Or, I had an iPad that I was using. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. That just is a discussion for another day. Anyway, so the idea is that I can have, when I'm doing talking head or tutorials, I can have the field monitor right here, right off camera, and I can literally set up my shot without having to get up and change my focus or my white balance by me not being in the shot. And I can do it all right from here, all because I got a cable that's long enough. And with these Velcro strap, when I have it on camera, I can obviously manage it to where it's not just hanging everywhere. Or the other option is when I'm on camera with it, I can use a smaller cable and just save this for when I'm doing off-camera work, where I'm taking footage of just myself. I'm not shooting footage of someone else. All right, so that cable came in today. That is the first of 3 items that I'm getting, accessories that I'm getting for this camera. The FEELWORLD 7-inch field monitor does come with its own HDMI cable, but I never like cables that come with products. I mean, I always feel like they're inferior, so I always like to upgrade. I'm not saying this is a superior cable to what is coming with the FEELWORLD field monitor. I have no idea. I will test both out, and you will get real world feedback on that. No pun intended. FEELWORLD, real world. Anyway, if this cable isn't the solution, I probably would run up the Best Buy over the weekend and grab something. Good news is that Monday is a day off for me at my job, so I have a 3-day weekend coming up. So it'll give me plenty of time to dig into the monitor, the light, and see how they work together. Right now I have my LED mesh light and my ring light both on, providing light for this scene, as well as my overhead studio lights. So I've got plenty of light in the room. I've got 2 computer monitors. One just went off into sleep mode. I got another one off camera here. All these things are providing light. I'm hoping that I can cut off some of these lights, have this one central light, and it provide enough light onto me where I'm not blinded by the light, because that's the problem with the ring light. I bring the ring light over here to get good light, and I feel like I'm kind of squinting, and then when I turn it off, I can't see for half an hour. Anyway, so that's it. So that's the update. I was expecting the not the Roleno. I was expecting the Roleno tomorrow. I was also expecting the FEELWORLD monitor tomorrow, but I just got an update telling me that it won't be here until Friday. So that's the big difference. That comes with the battery adapter and the I don't know if you want to call it the hood. So it comes with a bracket that you put over top or around the monitor, the field monitor, and then this bracket has Velcro on it, and then the hood that goes over top of the monitor has Velcro so that they connect. What I would do is connect it to where I never take it apart. I'll take it off the monitor when I don't need it. Then when I go outdoors, I'll just pop it on. That's the idea, because I don't want to wear out the Velcro. That's easily replaceable, but again, I like taking care of things. I like keeping everything as pristine as I can. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. because again, that allows me to work in a way that makes me more comfortable with what I'm shooting on camera. Right now I still feel like I'm guessing to a degree. I'm setting the shot without me even being in it, because I'm running up to the camera, making adjustments, come back here and doing things. At least this way I can be sitting here, and the field monitor is going to tell me what adjustments I need to make, and then I can go and make those adjustments, whether it's change the white balance, add more gain, whatever I need to do. The monitor is going to tell me, what I need to do. Obviously, the light, I'm hoping that that's going to work out well. I've read that it gives you up to an hour and a half of continuous light, and it's LED lamps. So we'll see how that goes. All three items I'm buying are off-brand: JS Aux, Roleno, and FEELWORLD. That's normally not how I operate. I normally do the opposite. I normally buy the higher quality accessories, because I don't want to be replacing something every couple months. I want to get something that works and use it for years. You pay for that. You pay for that convenience of knowing that when you come out and you turn it on, it's going to work. This is an example of something that worked well for me. I mean, I use this thing religiously. This is the only microphone I've ever had recorded with the Sony AX53. And now something's wrong with it. So, but I mean, that's over a couple years of use. So I'm not talking about that. I mean, I can understand things wearing down after a couple years of pretty heavy use, and that microphone got used. It got used a lot. So anyway, hundreds of hours of audio has passed through that microphone. All right, so that's it. Nothing else is going on. Again, as soon as the Roleno light comes in, I will get this camera fired up, get the light put on it, and we'll be able to do an A/B. I'll shoot footage just like this with this setting, and then I'll go and I'll put the light on and turn all the other lights off. Maybe not all, certainly the ring light and the LED mesh light. I'll turn them off, and I'll be able to see what the difference is, and if the light is worth, I think it was $35 is what I paid for that. I got it because it's really thin, and the battery's self-contained. It doesn't require an extra battery to be put on the back of it to give it power. Now you get when you do that, when you get a light like that, you get more use out of it. You get more power, and not more power. I mean, you can get more power, but the point I'm making is you get longer use out of it, because these batteries last longer than the internal battery on the Roleno that I'm getting. But for convenience sake, you can't beat having a self-contained unit that has the power and the lamps all in one. You turn it on and it works. When it's done, you plug it in the computer and it's charged. You don't have to worry about it. Put it in a bag, take it with you on your shoot, and you put it on top of your camera, or even with this light, you can put it on a tripod. It's a pretty big light. It's not. It's not something like this, which is what I bought years ago for my FX7, my Sony FX7. Don't ask me why I got this. I mean, I've never liked it, even when I got it. It was sort of thrown in. It was part of the whole. I got a bag and all, a camera bag and tripod. In fact, the tripod that the G50's on. It all came together in a kit, and I've used this a handful of times. I've used this more on my T5 Canon, my little DSLR, than I had on the actual the FX7 video camera. It's just it's not powerful enough. Doesn't give you the distance. You've got to be right up on the camera to really see the effects of the light. That should not be the case with this Roleno. This Roleno is a really big lamp that and unless you have a camcorder, you really shouldn't be putting it on your device. It's an off device light. But on a camcorder, it's actually pretty good size for it. I mean, they're compatible. That's what I'm trying to say. On a DSLR or a mirrorless, it's probably going to be way too big. But for a camcorder, I think it's just the right fit. And I'm looking forward to sharing this information with you guys, seeing if it's helpful. If you guys have any suggestions for me about stuff I'm adding to my rig, if it's something you've had an experience with, you can give me some feedback, or otherwise you can give me some feedback about what I'm telling you it can do. I want to be able to have a dialogue here. I've already gotten several comments about previous videos I've made that have allowed me to answer, and also has allowed me to make some setting changes. So thank you everyone for your input as I'm trying to get up to speed on this camera, and I'm more than happy to share the knowledge I'm getting about this camera as I go along. So thank you everyone again for your continued support. Thank you for your patience with me as I work through this camera. And above all else, I hope that you are all doing well and staying safe, and I will talk to you soon. You have a great evening. Bye-bye now.